Jake Bates will kick it off. Miles Price, the rookie out of Indiana, back to return, and we're underway on the second of our Christmas doubleheader here on Netflix. Price will take it back from the goal line. Found a crease, but he slipped down right near the 25-yard line. Got Jones in the backfield, play action to him on first down. Brosmer, decent time, trying to direct traffic, and wisely just throws it out of bounds. So critical in helping the Vikings get their third straight win last week in New York against the Giants, but he is bottled up quickly by Rock Yassin. First one in Seattle didn't go all that well with 4 interceptions. Put Naylor in motion on third down and long. Here comes the pressure, and down goes Brosmer. He never had a chance as he tried to step up, and Anzalone dropped him.
Yeah, so if you watch Alex Anzalone here, they do this a lot with Jack Campbell and Alex Anzalone. They run these stunts inside.
So a quick 3 and out, and now Ryan Wright will come on to punt it away. Khalif Raymond, always dangerous with the ball in his hands, back at his own 30 to take this one in. He'll circle under it right at the sideline, and Raymond will try to make something happen. A couple of shimmy shakes, gets it across the 35, but not much further. All the fans here, white towels, all decked in white. You can feel the energy, but the quick pop pass over the top, and it goes to Amon-Ra St. Brown, who gets spun out. Jahmyr Gibbs in the backfield, over 1,100 rushing yards, 500 receiving yards. His first touch, surging up the middle for this game. Graham Glasgow did not start here today, didn't play last week, but he is available, and Goff, Harrison Smith just absolutely blasted him on the backside.
Yeah, so if you watch Harrison Smith right here, he is a key to a lot of their pressure packages. A lot of times he's there, he might be coming, he might be dropped. You can avoid being in these third and long situations because this is where this Minnesota defense is so deadly.
And here they come again. Quick pass, quick catch, and Jahmyr Gibbs trying to get special. He can't get special enough. Gets tracked down by Blake Cashman at the 45-yard line. And there's movement. Detroit looking at the Minnesota side. Minnesota looking back. Let's hear it on an OPI.
False start. Offense number 65. 5-yard penalty. Fourth down.
So this will be a punt from Jack Fox, and Jalen Naylor back there instead of Miles Price, who got injured on that opening kickoff. See if Fox can pin him deep. Naylor will let it sail into the end zone. So a positive result. They punt it away. And now this one will start from the 20 for the Vikings. And the handoff on first down. Aaron Jones will pick up 2 as we check in with A.J. Ross. Hey, A.J. It's been really cool to watch his entire journey. You think of going for 5 years on an FCS school, the 1 year with the Gophers at Minnesota last year, his whole rollout, trying to extend a play with a flag down and toss it out of bounds. We'll see what the penalty is for Brosmer and the Vikings.
Holding. Defense number 23. 5-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
And so I think he'll learn that just to kind of slow the mind and play the game.
Let's get a touch to Justin Jefferson. He'll swing it to the outside and pick up 5. That's exactly what they're trying to do. Get JJ involved. Second down and 5 after that pitch and catch with Jefferson. And now Jones meanders his way across the line. It's a first down at the 43-yard line. The stuff that's important in football is the stuff that matters the most to him, the brotherhood, playing for the guy next to you. Swing it to the outside, second catch for Jefferson, and he receives quite the ovation from the crowd. He'll pick up 9.5 on CBS. Second down and 1. As Jones tries to tiptoe his way around, he gets wrapped up in the backfield, and will set up third and short. Roy Lopez. Brosmer, good time, steps up through the progression. He's going to use it with his legs, and he's got it, and then some. Down the sideline inside the 40. Brosmer showing off the versatility with the wheels. Don't really worry about Max's legs quite as much as JJ, who really likes to use them, but sure enough, he's got it in his bag. Now they're going to get it back to the ground with Jones. Couple of jump cuts, and this has been the area of major concern for the Lions, giving up a ton of rushing yards.
And coverage guys, and it becomes just tougher to play man. You got to play more zone and more susceptible to the run.
Second and 5 is going nowhere. Daniel Thomas came in a beat and dumped Jones in the backfield.
Well, let's take a look at this here. Just really nice job feeling basically the last progression.
Play clock all the way down. Brosmer, Hutchinson got in the backfield. Hutchinson has him wrapped up. A critical mistake by the rookie as Hutchinson never gave him a slither of space to breathe. A 15-yard loss, and a penalty is down.
Hey, you watch Hutchinson right there. Rarely does he line up on the inside, but incredible spin move. He's got so much variety. And
as he's been throughout his career. Ryan Wright, second punt of the day. Khalif Raymond standing just inside his 10. And he'll bring it in from the 6. Raymond, nowhere to go. Good open field tackle, getting all the way down the field from their own 9. Can they get the run game established? That's what they've talked about all week leading into this game. Gibbs will get 4 on the first carry of the drive.
A lot of these first plays from the Detroit Lions have been with 2 tight ends on the field.
First snap, first touch for David Montgomery, and that second surge looks like it gives him enough. Stays in the backfield. And trouble with the snap! Van Ginkel jumps on it! The challenge pays off!
See what happens here. It looks like Egwalkin, a new center, snaps a little bit.
First down from the 16. Instant red zone opportunity. Hand it to Jones. Patience. Jones dragging tacklers. Will pick up 9
for his teammates.
The ankle injury came back and dominated in the second half last week. Helped guiding them to victory. Give it right back to him. Jones makes it first and goal. Jefferson at the top of your screen. Naylor, the motion man, first and goal. Brosmer to throw. Brosmer ends on too high. He was looking for Jefferson, who was matched up with Yassine.
Trust his feet.
He said last week was slow mind, efficient feet. Jones down to the 1. Already 9 touches in this first quarter for Aaron Jones. It's third and goal. And it is Jones. And he is in for the touchdown. Minnesota on the board first.
So as you watch the left side of the offensive line, actually Detroit gets pretty good penetration here at the goal line, and can you get in?
Only that second rushing touchdown of the season. Reichard's extra point is through. The player who's not too young is Aaron Jones with his second rushing touchdown to put his team up 7-0. Now Detroit will look to respond as Kennedy will take this from just behind the 10. And he makes his way to the outside before being ushered out at the 30-yard line.
Arthur.
A handoff on first down, and Montgomery will not go far. He's maybe 2 yards. Looking for a win to keep their playoff hopes alive, down 7-0 late in this first quarter. Goff play action being chased on the run. Perfectly floated in there, and Jamison Williams comes down with the first grab of the night. Picks up 15 yards on that excellent delivery by Goff.
Yeah, this is a really good job of Jared Goff feeling the pressure right away and vacating, but still being able to lay that ball accurately down the field to Jamison Williams.
4 full quarters of high-quality complementary football. Not sure that he got that in the first quarter. We'll see if they can get it rolling in the second as Gibbs picks up a couple of moments ago. A.J. Ross.
Got to keep sustaining.
Thanks so much. Good luck.
On the stutter step move. Thanks so much, A.J. Oh, the ball came out! And another fumble recovery! Byron Murphy jumped right on the loose change.
Let's take a look at this one. Not sure who got it. Cashman was in there. Jay Ward was in there.
Might have been Eric Wilson on that last effort rip.
Look, when you get everybody to the ball, they're always looking to, yeah, you're exactly right. Eric Wilson just had his hand in there.
So first it was the Goff fumble on the snap. Now it's Gibbs with the giveaway, and a team that only had 8 turnovers coming in has 2 just 45 seconds into the second quarter. Jones will carry and take it to the 45-yard line, picks up just 2 yards. For the Detroit Lions, a win today, and you completely knock Detroit out of the playoff picture. Brosmer on 2nd and 8, over the middle, it's bobbled, and then brought in on the second effort by Ben Sims. Brosmer get them now into scoring territory after another turnover. A lot of movement on both sides. Looked like this is going backwards.
False start. 64 offense. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
And again, movement. Play clock was all the way down.
False start. Offense number 1. 5-yard penalty. Third down.
Play clock all the way down once again. This time they do get it off. 3-man rush. Brosmer steps up. Brosmer tripped up. Aiden Hutchinson has his second sack of this first half.
Well, let's watch Aiden Hutchinson. First off, he's a relentless pass rusher with so much variety, but so much of what he does comes off of his speed. Has a lot of quarterback pressures. All his sacks had come at home. He didn't have any on the road, and now he's got 2 already in this game.
What a punt that takes it all the way to the goal line. Looked like it might have been first line's offense, and Montgomery in the backfield. Fake it to him. Goff running out of time, and Goff is taken down. Van Ginkel had the first fumble recovery. Now he's got the sack, and the Golden Locks are dominating this game early.
Actually, really good coverage down the field. Everybody was gloved up.
Second and third and long. Goff, quick throw, incomplete. He was looking for Gibbs out of the backfield.
Nonetheless, these are stressful situations for offenses.
Goff, good time. Oh, wide open over the middle. It's Isaac Tesla. Deep into the secondary across the 40. Goff with the connection, and the rookie does the rest.
Tesla is a guy who's made a ton of progress and had a lot more contribution than a guy like that. They dropped out on the pressure that time and gave Goff plenty of opportunities to dissect that defense.
4th different receiver already for Detroit. Gibbs going to be wrapped up right away.
Well, no, you know what? It's funny because you look at the pieces they put together, the offensive line that they have.
So what they can do on a 3rd and 9. This place has been loud so far in this first half. Goff, step up, and another rifle. Just find the open man.
Having a lot more success by trying to light this offense up.
Well, good timing here because, Barry, I want to ask you about Jahmyr Gibbs. This guy is so much fun to watch, so explosive. We know the touchdowns. You guys now right next to each other. He's passed you in total touchdowns.
It's been fun watching him.
We get it again here. And has the first down on this carry. Played your entire career in Detroit. You know what the city is all about. Why has Dan Campbell fit so well with the fabric of what Detroit is all about?
You know, we go about our business, you know, and you know, it's all about the result at the end, and so, you know, he's been able to really drive those messages home to his team and really develop trust.
Play clock all the way down. Here comes the pressure. Goff out of the pocket. Goff on the run. Wobbler is caught. Perfect spot for Amon-Ra St. Brown, and another conversion on 3rd down. The poise of Jared Goff showing up once again.
Tell you what, not the fleetest of foot, and they just, that was jailbreak up front. But his ability to extend this just to step out of that tackle and find Amon-Ra down the field.
You're the father, proud father, 4 sons. You've got a number of athletes in the second part of this family now, including a basketball player at Michigan State. So a number of questions. Unfortunate timing. So Oshika comes in. They hand it, and Gibbs just doesn't have a whole lot of room to work with. Gets pushed backward, will set up 3rd down. Here's the 14th play on a 3rd down. Over the middle, another catch, another first down. Right at that line of game, but it looks like they're going to give him the 1st and goal to Amon-Ra St. Brown as the H-back. It's Montgomery trying to get to the outside, pushing forward. Let's see where they spot him. Vikings believe they've made the stand. Eric Wilson with the first one
beyond the
there.
line of game for a first down.
2-yard line, 1st and goal, Detroit.
Leads to a 1st and goal, as said, and nowhere to go. Appreciate it from Gene. Jumbo formation, Montgomery in the backfield. Fake it to him. Goff looks the other way, and a little bit too far in front of his intended target of Giovanni Ricci. Montgomery gets driven back. Stonewall behind the line by Detroit's tried to establish the run.
And look, Jalen Redmond, he's been one of their best defensive linemen this year. Actually a former XFL player. Brian Flores couldn't say enough great things about him. He said he was...
Goff looks. Goff throws. It is caught. Touchdown. Isaac Kaswa has done it again. Boy, Drew, this looked eerily similar to last week. Towards the end of the game, this time he actually squeezed.
Yeah, just tipped off his hands last week. Here, boy, this is why you love big targets in the red zone. That is almost 50%.
Yeah,
how about that?
Close.
Just throw it to the big man.
Extra point from Bates. And we are all even at 7.
The pocket square makes it. Just wait till you see this tie twinkle on the green screen.
This one's going to sail into the end zone, and it's going to be a touchback taken in by Felton.
I think you just start off with a nice, easy completion, some high percentage throw.
Roseman escapes, throws on the run, incomplete. And a flag comes in the secondary. Naylor was battling back.
Illegal contact, defense number 4, 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
That's DJ Reed. Will Reichard made from 62 yards week 3 this season. Rosemer feeling it, dumps it off, and a minimal gain for Jones on the catch. Did hold on to pick up 3 yards.
So you're really talking about just getting about 10, 15 more yards.
Rosemer couldn't get away. The pressure turned all the way up on Christmas by the Lions. And the gift has been sack after sack after sack.
Minnesota's third and final charge timeout.
Al-Quadin Muhammad, who has just had
On a 2-minute drive of their own.
4 Detroit sacks, 5 Brosmer completions. Make it 6 over the middle to Jones. And he won't get the first down. He gets twisted up on the end of that play. Here they come. And Wright delivers a booming kick. Can he get it to die down? It will roll all the way to the end zone. That was a great hustle play down the field by Ty Felton. He just couldn't get there, about a half second too late. 18 seconds to work with. Goff steps up. Goff goes down. Devoured by Eric Wilson, and that's how the half is going to end. Sailors and Kennedy back deep. Reichard will send it away. And this one will be taken just in front of the goal line by Kennedy. Across the 20, still untouched at the 30, and finally dumped just shy of the 35.
How are you guys going to continue to improve on that with all these injuries?
Yeah, well, look, that's what we're charged with. So we've got some different protections, things we can do, ball out throws. We'll use all of them.
We have to be much better on 1st and 2nd down in this half.
This is a 2nd and 10 from the 20, make it 33-yard line. A catch is made. St. Brown hangs on and then gets some tough yards on the back end. Byron Murphy had him by the feet. Isaiah Rogers came in from the 43-yard line. St. Brown, the motion man, handoff for Montgomery. And again, he gets sandwiched in between 2 Vikings defenders.
You can really take a game like this over.
So unselfish along with Jahmyr Gibbs in the backfield. And there it is, Montgomery zigzags his way to midfield before he gets stood up and sets up 3rd and 3.
They're Goff 5 of 5 so far on 3rd down.
Handoff, Montgomery, and it's going to be close. He's about a half-yard shy, sets up 4th and inches. Kurtzer in motion. Vikings pointing towards the Lions line, and the flag does come in. It's coming back.
False start. Offense number 84. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Offensive line can spook you a little bit if they start shifting, moving. But nonetheless, 4th and short, you feel good about your chances of getting it. You got to sit in there.
Naylor makes the fair catch.
How you guys doing?
Doing
Merry
great,
Christmas.
man. Merry Christmas to you as well. So glad you could join us here. So you're watching this Minnesota team, and the obvious question to start is with Justin Jefferson.
With all the quarterbacks, the injuries, the maturity. Drew, you know this. Sometimes the wide receivers, we aren't the most mature, very, very selfish. But he's been the ultimate team leader.
You get to see this offense now with Kevin O'Connell, just the uniqueness that he can bring to it, the creativity, as there is JJ with the catch across the 20-yard line to gain a couple, make it third and much more manageable.
And the team, traveling with them to a number of games every single year. That's good enough for me. I like the seat that I have right now, and the day after the game, I feel a lot better than I would normally feel.
Well, we appreciate you enjoying your seat. We were talking with a lot of the players coming into this game and asking them about their favorite Snoop Dogg songs. We just got to see the Snoop performance. I'll be honest, in full transparency, Drew was rocking out.
Glad to see him involved in Christmas, especially there in Minnesota.
You see, that's a smart man. That's a Pro Football Hall of Famer with a Hall of Fame answer. Chris, we appreciate you. Merry Christmas. Enjoy the rest of this one.
All right, Chris, see you.
Thank you, guys. God bless you guys.
God bless you.
Theo Jackson came in from the secondary with a sack and sets up a third and very long for this Detroit offense. Chris Carter, one of the legendary names.
Well, let's see here. Yeah, if you see.
Third and 18. Here comes the pressure. Van Ginkel got in there. Goff got rid of it. And it's picked. Byron Murphy takes it away. And he's out of bounds with another major shift in favor of Minnesota. Injury suffered in week 1 is in the game for the first time. They fake it to him. Brosmer has time. Now he'll step up and he'll run. Brosmer angling his way, and a flag is thrown. Actually, 2 of them down in the secondary. Brosmer's actually pointing in that direction.
Holding. Defense number 23. 5-yard penalty will be added to the end of the run. Automatic first down.
Corner who plays the nickel position, who can also drop back and play a deeper safety position. But that is what is so problematic about this defense. Create turnovers and opportunities for their offense and just be so problematic.
On the play action, Brosmer on target. And that's a first down catch for Josh Oliver, the tight end. Most drives on a yard 29. Remember, the score came because of a fumble recovery already in the red zone. But Ty Chandler making his return and showing what they've missed.
996 snaps, all but 8.
Those 8 snaps came against the Chicago Bears in week 2 in what was a dominant effort.
As one of his first free agent signings, really to help establish the culture of this team.
Chandler will be spun down after a gain of 1.5 yards as we check in with Diana. Just the exuberance that he brings to the game, of course, had a really stellar playing career for himself as Brosmer is back to pass on 2nd and 9, steps up and gets back just across that line of scrimmage and makes sure that he avoids what would have been a 5th Detroit sack.
He is a great young coordinator in this league.
Minnesota's 0 for 5 on these 3rd and long opportunities. Brosmer is suffocated. The Lions front has been living in the backfield. Roy Lopez got initial penetration and Muhammad finished it off.
Yeah, this is Al-Quadin Muhammad has been really one of the unsung heroes on this defensive front. Aiden Hutchinson gets so much of the attention.
So Will Reichard will come on for the field goal. A 52-yard attempt is good. Minnesota does cash in with a field goal off the interception by Goff. Reichard will send it deep. And this one will be fielded from the goal line by Kennedy. Angles across the 25 and again gets right to the 30-yard line. Mr. Do-It-All in the backfield, first down from the 30, fake it to him, Goff delivers another pick, and it's the veteran Harrison Smith with a takeaway. This Vikings
Harrison Smith has made a living out of this. Just eyes on the quarterback. He knows it's that play action where the minute Goff hits that 5th step, watch him drive right there. He knows Amon-Ra's job is to try to cross face. But just such great awareness and feel, reading the route, reading the action. And that is his 39th interception, 40 interceptions, 20 sacks. Only 2 other guys are in that club, Rondé Barber and Charles Woodson.
Pretty elite company as Brosmer a little high for Addison. He plays the game with that same level. Wildcat action, Ty Chandler across the 40 to the 38-yard line. What does Brosmer have? 8 of 12, 41 yards. Pressure comes. Brosmer stays in there. Now he'll get out, throw it to the sideline and out of bounds.
The ball inside their territory and now forcing them into a long field goal try.
Reichard made from 52 on the last drive. This one from 56. Just stays in. It's under 2 to play in this third quarter. Back-to-back interceptions thrown by Goff. Back-to-back field goals by Reichard. And now this Detroit offense with a chance to respond after Kennedy will take it to the 35-yard line. Lions fans in the building are hoping on the edge of their seat that this team can find their way through it, keep the playoff hopes alive.
You know, they've tried to run the football, and yet they've only rushed for 47 yards just for lack of opportunity.
Try it again here, and again, just a minimal gain, maybe 2 yards for Gibbs. Here they come. Goff gets rid of it right in the spot for St. Brown on a first down.
Giving up 73 yards thus far to this Vikings offense. Unfortunately, you just keep giving them great field position.
Let's see what Goff and company can do here. Not much. Goff gets walloped. Ball comes down. Minnesota's right there. This Vikings defense is relentless. Jared Goff to this Vikings
This is literally
defense.
just a race to the quarterback. It's like who can get there the fastest. That is a Jared Goff sandwich. The 5th turnover in 3 quarters and 1 play for the Detroit Lions. That is the 2nd game this season with 5 takeaways for the Minnesota Vikings.
Has been a mainstay in the Detroit backfield, and to throw it with Brosmer on first down. He gets rid of it for Jones. And Jones gets across the 35-yard line and 34 with a flag down.
Holding, offense number 67. 10-yard penalty, first down.
Van Ginkel and Dallas Turner both shared that last sack.
On first and 20, Brosmer just dropped the football. And he'll hop back on it. It's going to be 2nd down and 24.
Yeah, this usually doesn't happen indoors, but yep, I thought the back might.
Justin Jefferson had the early catches in this game. He's been essentially radio silent since. Brosmer step up and tipped by Jones, incomplete.
Environment, they've got all the momentum right now, and yet Detroit's defense has been outstanding in stepping up to the challenge and forcing them to get off the field.
Handoff, Jones gets to midfield, will not get to field goal range.
I think what we're seeing with the Minnesota offense is it's very limited. Detroit's just having their way with them. They're not able to do anything in the passing game. So for Detroit, it's just a matter of holding on to the football, trying to get a couple first downs just so you can find your rhythm.
Khalif Raymond will get it to the 15-yard line. Incredible 10-minute touchdown drive as Gibbs has the toss, and Gibbs will keep the legs turning to the 20-yard line.
So from a confidence perspective, think about tempo and think about finding that rhythm.
Up the middle, Gibbs is going to get close. They're going to say it's 3rd and short. 3rd and less than a yard, and Goff will get it himself. So keep this drive moving. Toss it, Gibbs, bear hug in the backfield. 2nd down and 10. They bring him, and they lose him. Dallas Turner spins Gibbs down.
So if you watch Dallas Turner and Harrison Smith here on the left side of your, right side of your screen, you're trying to hand off this wide slash play, but they're going to run that down.
3rd and 13. Goff delivers well short to St. Brown. Rodgers was shadowing him all the way, and you almost have to punt this one. This punt coming from Jack Fox. Snapper Hatton gets it to him, and Fox delivers a deep one. Naylor retreats, lets it fly. Oh, what a bounce for Detroit, out of bounds. That is coffin corner perfection at the 1-yard line. Out of bounds at the 1, hand it off, and Chandler's going to provide a little bit of breathing room as we check in with Diana. The team's vibe has been after the disappointment of the loss on Sunday, as this is going to be a gain of 1. Usually steps up, a 3rd and 5 deep in their territory. fake it on the play action. Bosa has to get out of there. He just got rid of it. And it's scooped up. Are they going to call it a touchdown?
Ruling on the field is an incomplete forward pass.
Incomplete pass. Campbell heads up play just to pick it up and run it into the end zone.
If you take a safety, you're still up 4. A field goal does not tie the game, but instead, you're going to give Detroit the best field position they've had all game.
Raymond with a chance to return it, and a really good chance as he squeezes his way through to the 45-yard line. He now has the most punt return yardage. Another opportunity to lead his team down the field and potentially win this game. Play action on first down. It's a screen for Montgomery. Good blocking in front, and Montgomery has one of the better plays of the day for this Lions offense. Picks up 14 yards. Montgomery stays in there. Again, play action. Goff, check down. Montgomery, shimmy shake, gets to the 40. Christmas Day, Minneapolis. Detroit needs to come from behind and win to keep the season alive. And here's your first real positive run for a first down. Keep it with Montgomery. Made the first man miss, and another gain of 2 yards as they surround him. And all Montgomery so far, this one's tipped. He was looking for St. Brown, and Redmond got a hand on it.
Jumper to try to bat balls.
3rd and 8. Goff steps up. That one's batted down. Harrison Smith. Another impact play by the 36-year-old. Jake Bates has missed 6 kicks on the season. But he won't miss a 7th. That one was drilled right down Main Street. Put the Lions season to bed with a long drive as McCarthy watches from the sideline. This one will be popped right to the goal line and taken just there. Ty Felton just recognized that his...
In this case, it's kind of a 4-minute mode mindset, meaning just trying to put together some positive plays, run the clock, and hopefully run it out.
And anybody on either team.
Shedeur Sanders, 50 starts in college. Tyler Shuck down in New Orleans, 42 starts in college. That certainly benefits guys.
Get tricky here. Jordan Addison turns on the speed. Look out! Addison! Can he get there? Forced toward the sideline.
Let's see if he gets in here. Awfully close. From that angle, looks pretty good to me.
As long as he didn't step out of bounds before he made that dive, it looks like it goes right over the top of the pylon. That was the longest rush of the season for the Vikings. And it counts. What a play call by Kevin O'Connell in a critical moment. They get Addison out in space. Catch hadn't touched the ball all game, and Riker makes it 20-10. Riker will kick it deep. And this one will be another touchback. Well, the Lions this year have really struggled. Goff on course, wide open. Jameson Williams already in the Vikings territory. A great start to the drive.
Chance to get the ball back and have a chance to go tie or win the game.
That one goes for 22 yards. Quick throw, again batted down. Van Ginkel was in the area. They need at least a field goal and a touchdown, if not 2, finding Pater. Wobbler, incomplete, a little bit in front of St. Brown. Oh, trouble again, and Goff just has to jump on it. Van Ginkel took it away late, but they're going to roll him down.
You see this here, just looked like it surprised Goff a little bit, kind of came out hot. And Van Ginkel just said, that's mine.
Well, if you're Dan Campbell, you almost have to challenge it. At this point, you're out of options.
Yeah, question is, did he have control of it?
He has been everywhere on the field for this Minnesota defense. And now the Vikings offense will look to salt it away as much as possible as Jones will carry it for 2.5. Give it to him here on 2nd and 7. Patient running, gets to the 40. And Detroit will call its second timeout.
To see them come out and play the way they did today with so much on the line, all those turnovers.
Rosemer going for it, and he's got it! Justin Jefferson for a first down! But in crunch time, you go to number 18, and 18 comes up big for you. Now Jones tripped up at the line of scrimmage by Rodriguez.
Hotter than the Vikings defense right. We're not in a dome. This is what we need.
Yeah, you guys are locked in at this point. We'll make sure the MVPs get their well-deserved coats and steaks. There's so much frustration with the way last week ended in the game against Pittsburgh, feeling like they had touchdowns on 2 separate occasions on that final drive to win the game. And this will be a 42-yard attempt by Will Reichard. He is 2 for 2 so far, make him 3 for 3 to extend a Minnesota advantage. It's just not what you commonly see from a defensive scheme.
Well, as you're sitting here, certainly from our vantage point, you see a lot of space. You see a lot of holes in the defense when they bring pressure.
They'll need 2 touchdowns, including an onside kick. There's a quick one that'll go to Tesla, who had another touchdown. He was at almost 50% before that one, and that one's going to be dropped. St. Brown had to come back for it, and he got walloped by Murphy. Goff with his 28th pass attempt, dumps it, gives, looking to get to the outside, and the stubborn step move gets him enough for a first down. Push forward near the 35-yard line, and the clock will move.
3 passing yards. Last team to win having 3 or fewer passing yards, the Texans, week 13, 2006.
Raymond, they kept him in bounds, and that will do it. The Minnesota Vikings do their job and eliminate the Lions from playoff contention on Christmas Day 2025. 23-10, the final score from US Bank Stadium.